Previously on the Novympia channel.
Mary had a little lamb.
And coming up.
Toes.
I find you very rude. The Novympia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons who get access to the most unappealing crap you'll find anywhere on the whole internet.
Cue the snafu. Good evening, and welcome to this Novympia treat starring your girls.
Hiya.
Who are you?
Who are you?
No, that.
I thought we were doing like a sexy thing.
What, as in, are you for real?
Are you for real?
My name is Nova.
And Thursday through Friday, I can make a dance floor into a runway. Thursday through Friday? I can only do it for 24 hours.
Monday to Sunday.
Monday through Sunday, I'm gonna dance floor into Burger King.
I'm really limited. I can do it for like 8 hours and then I'm done.
Okay.
And I'm Olympia.
Yeah, yes, you are.
Yes, I am. I don't think this wig is mine.
She picked this up. I said, that looks a bit different on you. She goes, I don't know where this is from. I don't know.
Well, I
how
came into the
found
room
this.
and I realised the lace is really like torn a bit. It's very Natalie Imbruglia torn.
So I guess the fortune teller's right. No thanks.
You need to put it on like a polystyrene head with some
No,
twill
I'm very
tape
aware of
and
that because
steam it flat.
I'm a professional drag queen. But I think this isn't mine. Also, the ends feel a bit weird. It looks great. I look like 1998 Nicole Kidman. So shove it.
Okay,
Today,
sure.
What are we doing? Have you brought notes?
Yes, I've brought notes. Today, we are going to have a look at...
Pussy.
Was it eight girl bands,
Good night.
British girl bands of years gone by that, I don't want to use the word failed, but did not live up to maybe their label's expectations or their own expectations, had limited releases and then subsequently called it a day. I feel like we have mentioned on the Novympia Chanel a couple of girl groups in this vein in videos, and that is what inspired me to be like, why don't we do a video about this? I feel like people would like
a deep
this.
dive. We're going to talk about our personal relationship to some of these girl groups.
Let's start off, first of all, talking about the idea that in the UK, we call girl groups and boy groups girl bands and boy bands.
I hate that.
I don't know if
It's
that's
so
limited to the
stupid.
UK or if that's more of an international thing. I would say 99% of these bands do not play instruments.
Do you remember, like Jerry Halliwell would refer to the rest of the Spice Girls as the band.
Like, you're not a band.
He's
you're
like,
a
you didn't
group.
play an instrument or sing. So what band of what? Band of I don't think so, Jerry.
I never dreamt really that I could be a pop singer or in a band.
We're looking at predominantly like noughties because there really was a flurry of groups in that time, all trying to kind of bank on the success of the Spice Girls. Really, I think really inspired most of them.
I think you're too close to that. I think you're swallowing it and you're being gobby.
I think you could just turn mine down.
It's too late for that.
I think it's a perfect distance.
Is it too late for love? Who sang that? Do you know people at the moment are really into LaToya Jackson?
In 1985, you participated in We Are the World, which gathered together some of the top performers of our day, and LaToya Jackson. The thing everyone wants to know.
These are predominantly from like the noughties 2010s, because in the noughties there was a real push to try and emulate the success of the Spice Girls, because they were only around for like, what, 4 years?
Not long.
Thank God.
And then groups kind of just became unfashionable and uncool, and we had like a real drought from like the late 2010s, 2020s, a real drought of groups. And they're starting to come back again now. And I do think that's partly because of K-pop becoming more popular. There are so many groups in K-pop.
Shut up, Jerry.
We're seeing more of it.
The girl bands, just me and those girls in that band. Now, how many girl bands have you been in?
Oh, do you know what? Loads.
We were in Divalicious.
Oh my God. Stop.
You were in Novympia once upon a time. I was in Eternal. I played Louise.
Were you indeed?
Was Louise in Eternal?
Where do you want to start? Let's maybe start with the...
Oh my God, who are you going to tell me? You
Okay.
can see my history, look.
We're going to start off 2011.
Okay.
Parade. Now, they were signed to Asylum.
Parade girl band. There they are.
Yes, that's them.
I've never heard of Parade.
Parade were a 5-member girl group.
There they are, look.
Yeah, there
That
they
one
are.
on the right looks like, who's that, Little Boots? What's that?
I feel like their styling looks pretty good. Like, it's very of the time. Very, very
It
of
looks
the
like
time.
there was a sale on at River
She's
Island.
got a hat like yours.
It's nothing like mine.
Very similar.
Mine's really much better than that. Fucking nerve.
They were 5 members: Emily, Lauren, Bianca, Jessica, and Sean. Now, before Parade was formed, Jessica was in St. Trinian's 2. Just thought I'd shout that
Who
out.
the hell cares?
They had 2 singles in 2011. The first one, Louder, actually peaked at number 10. So top 10 hit for their debut single.
This is what
Big
I
deal.
find really odd about when this happens. If it's because, like, the first single... How many singles did you say they had?
2.
And the second one was really bad.
The second one
Flopped.
peaked at number 38.
This happens. I don't think this is the only example of this on the list where a girl group will have like a banger. Because the second one sort of drops off, they're then just like, oh, you guys aren't very good. You can't sustain this.
What's weird though is that they did still release their debut album despite the second single not doing well, but their debut album flopped so bad they had a second album that was planned that got cancelled.
So 2.8 million views.
This is very nostalgic to me. I remember listening to this.
I don't have any recollection of this.
Juliet.
This is a really weird sound.
It was a weird sound.
I feel like this doesn't... I wouldn't know what year this was from. Like it's...
Timeless.
Maybe that's a good thing.
I actually do like this song.
Do you know how many videos from this era featured giant inflatable letters, like
Yeah,
balloon
oh my
letters?
gosh,
What the
yeah.
was that about?
It's the chorus. Those synths are so 2010s, aren't they?
Yeah, also, are we going to see a streak of light? Wasn't that always a thing? All these videos at the time, there was like a blue, thin streak of light. They give me kind of like Saturday's
Yeah.
light. Like
Yeah.
it could be like the Sundays.
Very, very that. They then followed up with a single called Perfume, which only peaked at number 38.
That chick always has a turban on. Do you think she's bald under there?
Turbans were a thing for a while. I remember there was a girl in my sixth form that used to wear a turban.
She must have had no friends.
It's very Saturdays, isn't it? Actually,
This
you're right.
is very Saturdays. Because this would have been the peak of the Saturdays, right? 20...
I don't know when they
11.
debuted, actually. Yeah, maybe. They've got choreography this
bland.
time.
There was a real explosion of colour, wasn't there, around this
Yeah.
time? Because this was at the tail end of when like 80s was influencing
Yes,
fashion.
yes.
So everything was hyper colourful.
So they
This is shocking.
They actually really, really had a go. They were really pushed. They had a lot of opportunities to make it work. And for whatever reason, it just didn't work. So they supported Shakira on tour. They supported Alexandra Burke on tour. They supported Shane Ward on tour. They supported The Wanted on tour.
What's
So
Shane Ward?
Shane Ward.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
After their debut album, the self-titled album was released, it peaked at 171 in the charts.
Oh my God.
They were secretly dropped. They didn't announce that they were dropped. What? Did they put out another single?
Can you imagine? They did a song called Perfume. I bet they all stank. By the way, do you know what is also kind of the inspiration behind this video, why we're doing this? Because whenever we have like a drinks night out or whatever, Nova and Shah put on this fucking song.
Oh, they're coming.
Are they on the list?
They're on the list.
This fucking song from there's there 3 of them?
Yeah.
And it's abysmal. And they always talk about, do you know, this was just underrated. Do you know, I think if they had a bit more of a push, bit more money behind them. And it's just garbage. It really is just garbage, Nova. What's this Light Me Up?
Oh, wow. They are terrible.
They got some views though, didn't they? There was some people read. Is it all you?
In 2012, Bianca left. She left the group, and they put out a statement saying they've actually been independent the whole of 2012 because they were dropped.
Yeah, but where did
and-
Bianca? I need to know more about Bianca.
And they said that they were going to split up, so they abandoned the second album.
Poor
and
Bianca.
that was it.
She had to get back home to Ricky.
I didn't steal, honest.
So where'd you get the lip gloss from then?
Jessica went on to find crazy success as a songwriter.
How many notes have you made about all these groups, by the way?
This is the last note for this group.
Do you know, if we're doing this 8 times, we're going to be in this for like an hour and a half. What's the name of this group called? Light Them Up.
Parade.
Oh, yes.
Light them up.
Far too long talking about Bianca from Parade.
So Jessica has got writing credits on I Love Yous by Hayley Steinfeld, which it's sampled, you won't know the song, but it's sampled.
I love that one.
Some of you guys might know that, so I don't think it was as big in the UK necessarily.
Wait, that was so flat for me.
And more impressively, she co-wrote Dynamite by BTS, which was fucking #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Shine Bright? No. What song? Shine Bright? No. What song?
I don't like that song, but that was a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, and she's got a writing credit on that, so that's crazy. She's also worked with Leona Lewis, Cher, Kylie Minogue, loads of other people. So that is Parade. I couldn't find out what.
I don't know who you're talking about.
What do you mean? Why are you laughing? We're going to struggle with this video.
Because you're going off on some tangent talking. Someone's got writing credits or something.
Yeah. Because you're not listening.
Who the f*** are you
Talking about Jessica.
Who's Jessica?
Obviously, she's in the group we're talking about. Why are you struggling with this? This video is going to be non-starter if you can't keep up.
Oh, God.
But your life does not.
What is happening?
I just thought you would have more like facts about the band, not about like, oh, Jessica went on to write like Dynamite or whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. Go on, carry on.
It's starting to fall apart.
But you know why they broke up and weren't ever a thing? Because that music wasn't very good. That was like the
the first song was a top 10 hit.
I think people were probably just like, you know what? We have the Saturdays already. We don't need it.
That's Parade. So 2 singles, 1 album.
Never heard of them.
And then they gave up.
Who's next, please?
Should we do the Dolly Rockers?
Oh, God, here we go. Okay, the Dolly Rockers.
Should we get the Dolly Rockers out of the way?
Have been in like every video going for I don't know how many years now. When did I mention the Dolly Rockers first? Was that 2024? They're obviously known around these parts for producing arguably the best song ever made. It's just Sweet and Dolly. You know, we sing it all the time. We had it on at pre-drinks the other night. One night when I'm all alone. There he is. With me tonight. Also, do you know what I never noticed about this?
What?
Did I notice this or not? The lyrics. Obviously, it's all about going to some sort of club called the Moulin Rouge, right?
Right.
So that's why the whole song is in French. Not in French, but there's a lot of French.
Yeah.
But there's a really clever play on words, which I've only just really noticed it.
There never is.
A little bar full of married men. So ooh la la, here we go again. I'll be staying out till God knows when. First of all, that's genius, don't you think? I think so. Is it deja vu that I'm here with you? Gonna get an eyeful.
Oh my God, that's great.
An eyeful.
I'd never caught that before. That's great.
Now, I'm sorry, but these girls have not got their flowers.
So the Dolly Rockers were formed in 2006. They met at an audition for another girl group called Innocence, and they didn't make it into this girl group, so they met at an audition.
Oh, interesting. But what's Innocence? That never became a thing, did it?
So we've got Liza.
Lisa.
Liza.
I said that.
Sophie and Brooke, and they auditioned for X Factor together in 2006. They got to the judges' houses but did not make the live shows. They still stayed together, and then in 2009 they signed to EMI, and they had 2 singles, Je suis and Dolly, which failed to chart.
Yeah, but God knows why.
And then they followed it up with Gold Digger, which peaks at number 46.
Gold Digger was shite. I'm sorry. With all reverence, Gold Digger was shocking. I thought it was dreadful. Is this the one where they're in the shop window? It's the same vibe, isn't it? Yeah, look, they're in the shop. They're on the court.
I love their image.
They're always like harassing people though, aren't they? Imagine if you were just like in Tesco or whatever and you were like, oh, don't go into aisle 7, the Dolly Rockers are there. Do you know who they are?
Oh no, it is good this.
They're like the British, the Millionaires. Do you remember the Millionaires?
They're a bit like that, but they're not quite as like grungy.
Well, it wasn't grunge, was it? It was like, I don't even know what you would call that, MySpace music. But it's the same vibe.
They're not as alternative as the Millionaires.
But it's 3 obnoxious chicks, like irritating people.
There's a brand new girl that's going round, turning the boys upside down.
They always had the headphones on,
Yeah.
didn't they? No, this sucks.
After that, one of them left and got replaced. The new lineup tried X Factor again, but they did
And
not.
they failed.
They didn't even get to boot camp, and then they split up.
I think there's another group here called the Dolly Rockers. Look, there's another group, like a male.
What is that?
Do you know what's really interesting about the Dolly Rockers? Is if you go on their channel, yeah, look at this. Is that them doing a cover of Diamonds with 23 million views? Because I thought for a second, when I was looking at this the other day, I was like, have they just uploaded other shit that's not them?
Well, is it any good?
This
Maybe it
one,
went
this sounded
viral.
amazing to me.
Diamonds in the sky at first sight.
Oh.
I felt the energy of sunrise.
But I don't think that's the Dolly Rockers, is it? Shine bright? No. What song?
I've never seen them before higher than 3 pixels, so I couldn't tell you.
That's not them, I don't think.
Well, don't forget one member switched. So there was Lucy who got switched out for this Liza person.
Also, if they fucking sounded like this,
Yeah, but then they weren't releasing music that shows off this kind of vocal ability.
I think there's some weird, like, money laundering thing going on here, or something going on, because this is 3 different girls. It's not the same. It's like the Sugar Babes. They've switched them out. No, who the fuck is that? That's not them.
So that's the Dolly Rockers, and that's basically all the information I could find about them.
The Dolly Rockers had a go. I think they had a real go of it, and it's a shame that they don't still do kind of like, I don't know, pride circuits and stuff.
All we have of them is the 2 singles
Is those
and
2.
2 X Factor appearances.
But I think people found them annoying. If I remember correctly,
Possibly, yeah.
I remember people getting irritated when I would put that song, which just me and Dolly on at parties. They would think it was a joke. Okay, who's next?
Next, we're going to go like complete opposite. 1999 Thunderbugs.
Oh my god, the Thunderbugs. I wanted to put this one in.
So this is fascinating. This is 4 members, Jane, Steph,
Nadia,
Nikki and Brigitte. But they actually were a band. They were an actual band.
They were a group because they played instruments.
So they had 2 singles and 1 album. Their first single, Friends Forever, peaked at number 5 in the UK.
Do you know, I remember watching this. So I would have been, what, like 8 years old? And I remember watching this on, what were those channels? Like The Box?
When you mentioned this, I had no idea who they were, but I recognised the song when I listened to it.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
might
did
recognise
recognise
it
it.
because I've played it in the house before, but...
Oh, they were signed to Epic as well, in case you care.
This one song, I know what the other song is. Unsafe version with bumps.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the one, though. I don't know why it
Unsafe
says
version
that.
with bumps.
Burns.
Bums. So this has had like money thrown at it. This looks like a Dido video. They all looked like this back then, didn't they? But I thought this was a she looks like Sheryl Crow.
It's very like adult contemporary. It's not like super pop.
Yeah, is it?
I'd
very
liken it
contemporary?
more to like The Cause.
The Cause. It sounds like The Cause. Yeah, I think this is a good song. The fact that the lyrics are like it's about being friends forever is a little bit naff.
The
but-
lead singer always had those glasses.
What do we call those or ass? Those ass spectacles. And she's got on a beige, some kind of like athleisure suit with a kitten mule. Where the is she going dressed like that? You and I. Cause we'll be your say.
Yeah, I remember
We'll
this.
be
Oh, bums. That's why unsafe version with bums. It's like uncensored.
Oh, so they would be another example of
shit.
They had one song that did very well.
Then their second single, It's About Time You Were Mine, peaked at number 43. So after the success of the first single, they were greenlit an album. The performance of the second single really put a spanner in the works.
This was
for that.
3 years ago. This was uploaded. That's weird. It only has 4,000.
We've been friends, yes, it's true.
That's so of the time, isn't it?
This is awful. She looks like an English teacher.
It's about time that you were
Oh, this is great.
This is actually not bad.
I really like this.
Yeah, the verse was a bit weird because she sounded like she was drunk on the phone. Like, oh, what?
This is the kind of thing that would play
Why don't you take your pants and your trousers off completely?
in the background of like an emotional scene on Charmed.
Do you remember when you would call up the cinema and they would read you the times of the pictures?
I never did that.
Come on, Grammy.
They had one album, and after this flopped so hard, it didn't actually get a CD release in the UK. They released it on mini disc.
Stop it. Mini disc.
Phineas Birds.
Only on mini disc in the UK, so obviously it didn't chart. However, Europe got a CD release, but it also didn't see success.
I know one
and
of
then
them
they were
now is like a
dropped.
nutritionist.
Oh, really?
I looked her up. She's on LinkedIn. She's a nutritionist.
I could not believe that like they were punished with just a mini disc only release. I was reading, I think it was a Pop Justice forum about how somebody had like a copy of the CD that they bought in Europe on holiday and they treasure it because apparently the album was good.
Someone's put here they were hilariously bad.
Well, I don't think that's bad at all.
No, well,
It was quite good, actually.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, I never want it to end.
Oh, who's next?
Should we talk about... Okay, so this is a group that I didn't know existed until I started researching like girl groups. There is a Twitter page, shout out to them by the way, because they were very helpful for all this research, called Girl Group Archive. And they just post constantly music videos from girl groups. And I saw this and I was like, who the f*** is this? So this is 2003, V-Birds.
Oh, I was close.
They were signed to EMI, V-Birds. They were
Animated.
a virtual animated girl group inspired by the success of Gorillaz.
No way, you're joking. British virtual girl group.
So they had 4 members, Boom, Wow, Bling, and D-Lin. It's really hard to find who the actual real artists are behind them because they had different speaking voice actors to their singing credits. All I could find out is that Sophie Okonedo was the voice actor of Bling. Their whole deal was they were supposed to have an animated show on Cartoon Network. They did have like a short pilot that got split up into 5 parts and played during commercial breaks on Cartoon Network. That is on YouTube because it got put on the VHS release of a Powerpuff Girl movie. Otherwise, they had one single called Virtuality.
Oh my god, this is so like... What is this, 2001?
2003. But they had a whole story. They were like aliens that had been banished by some evil overlord to live inside like a arcade dancing machine.
Oh, the setup seems a little bit convoluted.
After a long night of hooking.
But they also had, there's such little information on this, they had an actual show called V-Birds Perfect. It was supposed to have an interactive element where you could vote on which songs they'd perform, like in real time, even though it was pre-recorded. But it's actually considered lost media now. There's commercials for it on YouTube, but not a single episode exists. They also had a really weird, which I want you to play, interview on SMTV, where the interviewer was animated and transported into their world for the interview.
That's Brian from Big Brother.
But before that, Des, I believe you met some very special ladies this week.
Yes, I met the V-Birds earlier this week.
I met the V-Birds. You didn't, though, did you?
So without further ado, I'm going to say hello to the V-Birds.
Hi, Des.
Oh, hi.
But isn't this so surreal?
What? Oh, it's very clumsily edited together, isn't it?
Sure, Des. I'm Bling, the V-Bird with the shutters style.
And the most mouth.
And the most mouth. It's true, I am the gobby one.
I can't really understand what they're saying.
I just feel like they can't have been that popular.
I just think it's bad. It's ill-conceived.
They just fizzled out into nothing.
The animation is really sloppy. It feels like they're kind of ad-libbing, that it's improvised almost. And then they're animating on top of the audio.
Yeah, possibly.
Which means there's no writing involved, sort of.
Their one song did chart. It peaked at number 21, and it is also featured on Dancing Stage Fever, so there might be a handful of you that recognise the song.
That's
How
so balmy.
weird and interesting.
I've never
is
heard
that?
of the V-Birds. I don't want to hear them ever again. Not to be confused with V-Bird, a low-cost airline based in the fucking Netherlands.
The fucking Netherlands!
How did we find this series? Why is it lost media? Why did nobody record
Don't find it. Please don't find
Really
it. This would have
interesting.
been the kind of thing that Nova would have made her entire personality. When you were like 10, you would have loved the V-Birds. Labels, Cartoon Network Music.
Yeah, because I said they had a thing with Cartoon Network.
Yeah, but what's Cartoon Network Music?
I don't know, maybe just where they release the soundtracks.
God. Who's buying that? All right, let's have someone else. Who else have you got?
Okay, I almost
Farted.
feel like they don't really belong on this list, but they are an example of a girl group who were pushed and just did not meet expectations for whatever reason. This is 2013. This is Neon Jungle.
So this is the one out of all of these that's the most annoying, I think.
Because
we listened to them.
They were objectively good.
They were great.
They were signed to RCA. 4 members: Shireen, Amira, Jessica, and Asami. They supported Jessie J on tour.
Yeah.
And they had 5 singles between 2013 and 2014.
5. We saw them live once.
Did we?
Yeah. At Brighton Pride.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. We did.
saw them live.
The best chart position was Braveheart, which peaked at number 4.
Do you know?
Their final single didn't chart.
Neon Jungle. Oh, this makes me think of when we went to Mickey's, where they played it in Mickey's in West Hollywood. We were like, oh my.
If you don't know Neon Jungle, you are so welcome because
There's some bangers.
There's some real bangers.
Nova was really into it. Hang on a second. We're talking fresh. We talk about lettuce.
Yeah.
Talking about fresh, we're talking about lettuce.
All those things that the lifestyle gets.
Yeah, one of them was a lesbian and she was obsessed with lettuce.
I am addicted to lettuce.
Is that fair?
Just a clit of lettuce.
Don't. Just a little clit. Yeah,
What's calling them a lesbian?
Sing a clit.
Is it on the clit or is it off the clit?
They had a really interesting mix of voices. They could all sing. There was a rapper. It's so British.
This makes me think of like dancing in the club. You know, when Nova and I had magic in the romance.
It's Ni-san Kaisu.
Yeah, this was great. Do you know what my favourite one was? We used to sing it all the time, Nova and
Oh,
I.
louder.
Nova and I used to sing this. We used to do a little duet, and we did it in our, like, the bar that we had a little residency at.
Great video.
Great video, weren't they? In some sort of silo or warehouse or something. More faults in the system. Everything louder, louder.
They just struggled to find a hit. So apart from
Why
Braveheart,
was this not a hit? This should have been a hit.
Apart from Braveheart, which peaked at number 4, they really struggled to find a hit.
12 million views, come on.
They supported Jessie J on tour. But yeah, their album had mixed reviews. They had one album. It was called Welcome to the Jungle. That was the title track that they were actually named after.
They were great. They were great.
The album peaked at number 8.
They
So
weren't-
not a total disaster.
Were they not into it though? What was the deal? They were dropped.
So they were dropped in 2015.
That sucks, but doesn't it?
That is like the following year after the album they were dropped. So there must have been conversations reflecting on like, okay, so this whole album cycle, what did it look like? We're not going to move forward. So Shireen joined her 2 brothers in 2017 to compete in X Factor as the group the Cut Kelvins. There's not much about Amira or Asami on Wikipedia.
That's wild.
But Jessica played Chantel in EastEnders from 2019, and then she did I'm a Celeb in 2020, which was the COVID one that was in Wales. I think if this was released now, it would do much better. I think it was just a sound that people were kind of like, oh no, because they look at them and they assume they expect a pop band, but their genre was actually more layered and complex, and I think people didn't get them.
They were so great. God, they were great.
But I almost like didn't put them on this list because they are so good, and they did have a lot of singles, but they only had the one album and then they were dropped.
I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but I feel like it might have the word failed in it, and I just don't think that. Okay, they were only around for like a year or whatever. I don't know what necessarily constitutes a failure, but they put out so many great songs.
They were failed.
They were failed.
I feel like they deserved more. I think they put out quality.
Even like the Thunderbugs. All right, they had 2 songs, but both of them were great. This is awful. I don't know if that constitutes a failure because they still put something out there that is still, I mean, people were in the comments still enjoying it. All right, who's next, please? Can we do Vida? Vida?
Let's do Vida.
Okay, so because Vida, we have nothing.
Nothing.
Vida
Vida's
is where
a really interesting one because
you guys have to help us with Vida. Vida are a girl group that I had as a shitter like a few months ago. It was very recent. Watch Nova like it. Don't hate this. Because some people were talking about this song and I could not get the song out of my head, but for bad reasons, because I think the song is so abysmal.
Never go anywhere without my
Bucket.
So Vida was signed to B.O.B. Music Entertainment and they were formed by JLS member Arishe in 2010. There's very, very little info on them. I can tell you that their label was dissolved in 2014. But they had 4 members, AJ, Cheeks, spelled with a 3, Jade, and Vivi, who was referred to as Cat in some of the articles I found. So I don't know. I think she was Cat originally and then changed to Vivi. I'm not sure.
And V-Bird.
Cheeks was a rapper, which they kind of tried to promote as being like really unusual for a girl group. They had a rapper. So their YouTube channel still exists, but all their social media is like gone. It's all closed.
Wait, is this them? Street Stars Spotlight. Is this them? Are they going to be talking? Is this an interview?
Hey! Sorry, she's coming in. 1, 2, 3.
Well, this is why they
How
failed.
annoying.
Hey, we're Vida. I'm Vivi. I'm AJ. And I'm Jade. We're in Clapham Common today with Street Stars. And we're freezing right now. Because we was waiting for Street Stars for so long.
You know, I remember the Spice Girls being a bit like this. Whenever they were interviewed, they'd ask Emma something like, "Oh, what's behind your success?" And then Jerry would barge her out of the way and be like, "Girl power." And then Mel B would go, "'Cause we're nutters."
She'd written it in her own shit.
Well, I feel like maybe it worked for the Spice Girls because they hadn't really been seen before and then people tried to imitate it and they're like, "You're not the Spice Girls."
This is annoying as all get.
Okay, so their YouTube channel still exists. They've got 2 music videos.
They have 2?
Oh, no.
So they've got one for Boombox.
Which is garbage. I'm sorry, girls, but that is... Because it's like the worst tempo ever. Like, what's the tempo? Oh, but this has got some money behind it. Look at this. Yeah, again, like... violently colourful shit, but like it's so like mid-tempo, like what?
It's got a reggae undertone to it, which makes it that kind of like slower tempo. I think it should be faster.
Oh god, it makes my skin itch. That stupid cow with the white, like it's like her eyelids have been glued to her eyebrows and they've stuck some stones on it.
I don't think this charted. I can't find any
It
record
better not.
of it charting.
It better not.
I don't think it charted.
So
But
what's the
they've
name
got
of the
another.
one?
They've got another video on their YouTube channel called Soldier, and that's described in the description as being purely for our fans. So I'm wondering if it didn't see an official release and was just like a last free thing before they.
They
split
might as
up,
well fart it
'cause
out.
They had it in the bank.
Cheeks helped me realise I wasn't straight.
So AJ is credited as the choreographer for this, and it literally looks like the 4 of them are doing 4 different dance routines. They are so out of sync. Like, what are we even looking
The
at?
chick with the red hair is really out. Well, but I feel like it doesn't really matter that much because if you've seen the video for biology, Girls Aloud, you don't necessarily need to be doing the best moves ever.
It's just, it's really dreadful in every way, this.
Do you know what it is though? There's something to be said for like bratty music in the vein of like Cher Lloyd.
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet?
Avril Lavigne, when it's like they're shouting, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine." There's a really fine line between it being like you really want to back it and get into it, and then like you really want to turn it off because it's like, "Oh my god, this is grating and it's irritating."
I thought that I told ya. Shut up.
Oh, I'm angry about Vida. I'm actually really glad they don't exist.
The only other thing I can find out about them, they apparently had 2 additional songs available on their social media, which is now all taken down, so it might be lost media. Boombox is the only music from them available to listen to on Spotify, and the artist is actually misattributed to another artist of the same name.
Why, hey, never go anywhere without my bum sponge.
You're what?
Never go anywhere without my
bum sponge. Vida is Spanish for life, isn't it?
You know,
Living la vida loca. Yeah, is it not? Is that Spanish?
There are very few languages that Nova can't speak. What's next? I can't stand Vida. If you're watching, girls, I am really glad that you're not around.
I'm sure you had a lovely time whilst you were busy giving it all that, but it obviously weren't meant to be.
Billboard time!
Should we do Girls Can't Catch?
Oh, piss off.
From 2009.
One of these chicks went to Nova's school, and if this comes on at a pre-drink, she can't wait to tell people.
So Girls Can't Catch was signed to Fascination, Polydor.
What?
3
a feminist
members.
name.
What?
Girls Can't Catch.
Yeah.
They were all
Girl
about
power.
They were all about the feminism, weren't they?
3 members, Phoebe, Jess and Daisy. They supported the Jonas Brothers on the UK leg of their tour. So that was like the promo they had. They had 2 singles between 2009 and 2010. Keep Your Head Up was their debut. It peaked at number 26.
God. Why have you never played me this one?
Because it's still good.
No, you have played it.
I actually think this is, good.
No, it's... I'm going to need people to get in the comments. Is that the one you went to school with?
So the blonde girl Jess was 2 years above me in school, and the group came to our school. They performed for a lower year group. I think they assumed that we were too old for them, so I didn't actually see them. I don't want to when I don't need to.
Nova, you know what's really painful is, do you remember when we were in this age,
your
right?
head up.
So 2009 or whatever. I'm going to pause this because it's atrocious. And our parents would cringe looking at 80s fashion.
Right.
That's us now looking at that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's bad, the fashion.
Do you remember? People had
bad.
the headbands,
It's very
the lace, the feathers.
Topshop.
Oh my God, but why was it shit on top of shit on top of shit? It was 100 layers of brightly coloured. Everyone looked like a fucking parrot.
Polly want a piss.
So one of the things that me and Shah bond over is the fact that we both like their second single, Echo. That was released in 2010 and it did much better. It peaked at number 19, still didn't break the top 10. This is such a funny song because there is not enough vocal production on these vocals. I really think they should have been tuned because there are some notes in here where it's that's not fair.
Shah and Nova get really excited about this when one of them remembers to put it
It's
on.
just a banger.
I think it's a really bad song. I think it's difficult to listen to. I think it's just bland. It's just shit. Everything
Also,
about...
is it not filmed nearby? Aren't these cliffs by us?
I don't know where the cliffs are. Where are the cliffs? Do we have cliffs?
Yeah.
This was the one they clearly were okay, we're going to put our money behind this.
Also, again, those
Come on,
synths
girls.
are so 2010s.
Toes! The 15% off sale now on at Dorothy Perkins.
This is the bit. It just sounds just off. A tiny little bit of auto-tune would have really solved that. Echo, echo, echo.
I love the concept of the video.
Yeah, video's
You
great.
just know they hate each other. Why do they? They
were
look like mean girls.
Yeah, they were put together. I think they did auditions. They didn't know each other before, so they were put together by the label. And I don't think they liked each other. I think that was a major part of
They look like mean girls.
No evidence for that, but I don't think they liked each other. Daisy became a judge on All Together Now in 2018, and they all had a little reunion interview in 2014. And in that interview, they confirmed they had absolutely no plans to get back together.
Well, thank God.
Otherwise, there's not much on them either. They literally there was an unreleased album that leaked in 2010 after they broke up.
Nova leaked it.
I've not listened to any of it.
No, of course you did. You funded half of it.
But so they recorded an album.
Angry. I'm so angry.
I think they couldn't be bothered.
Okay.
Maybe they were a nightmare to work with, and that's why they got dropped.
I
bet
bet they were. There's something about them that feels off to me.
Because the charting positions, I think, are not enough alone to drop them.
You know, Thunderbugs, I bet they were friends forever.
Aww.
You stupid person, Laura.
Okay, the last one is Mini Viva, 2008.
God, Mini Viva. Do you remember Mini Viva? Stop it. Wait, hang on. I left my heart in Tokyo. Honey boo boo, don't you know?
Yeah.
So, well, I obviously got the words.
Down by the river, don't you know?
Okay, not Honey Booby.
Taste the honey sauce.
So they were signed to Geffen Polydor. They had 3 singles, I just burped them. 3 singles released between 2009 and 2010. So their debut was Left My Heart in Tokyo, which peaked at number 7. They're
Honey
the top
Beaver,
10
don't you
hit.
know? Do we have to put that on? I feel
yeah, so 2 members, Frankie and Britt.
Why was every woman at this period of time called Frankie? What the is that about?
They're interesting because they were formed in 2008 by Xenomania. So Xenomania is a songwriting and production team that are basically responsible for the success of The Saturdays. They did loads of songs for Girls Aloud, Sugar Babes, Sophie Ellis-Bextor, that kind of sound. That's Xenomania. They're really, really good producers.
They were interesting because there was 2 of them.
Yeah.
That was unusual for there to be a duo of girls.
She's got that vocal tone that was so popular at this time.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
That kind of like Duffy, Gabriella Chill Me, that kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, with that tone.
Duffy, you look like my old doggy Duffy.
You look like my old doggy Buffy.
But this was a bop. I loved this.
Well, what was the other one they had?
So their next single was I Wish, which I also really liked. That peaked at 73, sadly.
Because was it something to do with YouTube at the time? I mean, 16 years ago. Why is that the thumbnail? Look at that bird's face. Look at that.
It's bad.
Look at that.
Also, this was a much slower song. I think you saved that for single number 3. You don't follow up a banger with a slower song. It's a mistake.
That looks like that picture of Audrey from Coronation Street where someone's got a tongue up her ass.
Make everything louder.
I might have to ask Charmaine for that.
I remember this just went, I wish a ba-ba-ba. But they had such a strong image as well, I feel.
But oh my God, it's so, this time period, everything looks like bulletproof.
It's very Jeremy Scott when he was with Moschino.
They're just hanging out by a bin. Do you remember at the beginning of this video where I did not know what you were talking about?
That was real struggle.
You were like, Jennifer.
Look at the special effects.
Jennifer went on to work for Piers Morgan, or what's the name of that bank? JP Morgan.
It's such a cute song, this.
This to me sounds like there was that ethereal sound in some pop music then. Like
Ellie Goulding.
Yeah, or like I'm thinking of like Call the Shots, that kind of like...
What the f*** was that?
You know Call the Shots?
Yeah.
It's like very breathy, ethereal sounding. Sounds like this, Mini Viva.
The third single peaked at 124.
It's a shame their label gave up on them so quickly. They were like Xenomania's experimental girl group.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were.
Their sound and even their colourful futuristic style was different back then. No,
it wasn't different back then. They supported The Saturdays and Cascada, 3 singles, and then they were dropped.
And that was it. You don't get many chances, do you?
They were set to release their debut album in 2010, but split beforehand. Brit, I don't know which one's which, sadly, auditioned for X Factor in 2012, but didn't make the judges' houses.
I wonder if it was because this was a really transitional time in music where people didn't know, or like it wasn't very profitable to make music at this time because there was so much like piracy. It was like, how do we capitalize on it? Streaming was like exploding at this time.
I think it's really interesting that Xenomania like basically wanted to have their own act, their own artist that they could like feed music to. I just think that the whole idea of the project as a whole, like kind of being signed to a production team rather than a label, is really, really interesting.
But maybe, it was just not making money and they were like, there is no point in us flogging this dead horse. Maybe it's like we're only going to carry on with the people who get the hit right out the gate. Hits.
I think it's a shame because the only group that I can say, you know what, fair enough, the label did what they could is Neon Jungle. Like them being dropped, I think, unfortunately, the numbers speak for themselves. Like, that is fair enough. They really, really tried with them. Mini Viva, I think they should have tried more. I think that wasn't enough. But maybe if the budget was limited, the budget was limited, but then just like spend less on them.
Fucking thumbnail. Why did they not change? You can still change that.
I don't know if you could have custom thumbnails back then, because I remember people it used to be the 3, didn't it? And people worked out where you could put in like a frame to use as a thumbnail and select that.
This used to be the case with the video for Angel, Natasha Bedingfield. Still the same.
Oh, that's bad.
Look at that.
That's bad, isn't it?
Look at that. 5.9 million people have seen that. Look at that face on that. Well, Nova, that was interesting. Now,
I thought that was super interesting. There are so many more.
What we're going to do is,
look at.
I imagine a sequel, but it will probably be based on, can you get in the comments and please tell us who we've missed out from this period? I feel like this period of time is particularly interesting.
And I'm not interested in girl groups that had success or girl groups that got back together. Like the Saturdays do not meet the criteria for this.
Also, they were really successful.
Autumn was suggesting the 411, but they are actually back together and still do like the festival circuit.
Got my man.
I want groups that had like 1 or less albums, 5 or less singles, and then were like dropped because they weren't successful.
Listen, Nova, I believe in
British as well.
I believe in whatever endeavour you have.
Oh.
Whatever that may be, I believe in you.
I endeavour to get some food later.
Yeah, we've been dropped.
From the books.
From the books, from the label, from the management, all of it. We've been dropped.
That is also fair enough because they really did try with us and the numbers speak for themselves. It's just not profitable.
Do you know what they did with us?
What?
Because we only had one single.
Yeah.
And people reviewed it.
What?
Listen,
weekly reviews.
Thank you so much. This was supposed to be a cute 20-minute video. This is an hour's worth of footage. It was such bullshit. This is bull. And you wanted to do more girl band. Okay, if you'd like to see more of us, I know unlikely, then why not head over to our Patreon, where we've just put up a cute little vlog, 20-minute vlog, which highlights Charmaine's recent birthday night out, which was something of a disaster, but it's pretty hysterical.
It was bad.
It was shocking.
It was nice people.
Nice people. Good company. What is it Glenda says? Good foods. Good music. Oh, Glenda's social media, she's like a middle-aged mother of 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, the address for that will be arriving on screen just now.
Brave heart, show me what you got now, show me what the beat.
What you gonna do with all that ass?
Nova, do you know?
I thought you were going to burp then.
No, never do that. Some of the guys over there get birthday shout-outs, as previously mentioned, including...
But not limited to.
There's loads of these, so let's be really military about it.
Okay.
So for April 18th...
Like a soldier.
Yeah.
Vida.
No, but you're wasting time, so what did I just say? April 18th, this one was a bit of a hangover, but Kenneth, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kenneth.
Fuck me, Ken.
The 27th... John Noonan.
Happy birthday, John.
For the 29th, we've got 2. We've got Charlie Milne.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
And Kenny Newitt.
Happy birthday, Kenny.
Fuck me, Ken.
For April 30th, we've got Dan Gawley.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Daniel O'Donovan.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
And Big Ball Wolf.
Happy birthday, Big Ball Wolf.
Oh, this is a surprise for the boyfriend of Complete Overanalysis. Happy birthday for May 1st to Adam.
Happy birthday, Adam.
You try more.
Also, happy birthday, Tara Harrison.
Happy birthday, Tara.
Well, this sucks.
And for May 1st, there's a homosexual who enjoys fast dancing. Happy birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday, Greg.
And finally, of the infamous Luca and Josh. Happy birthday, Josh!
Happy birthday, Josh.
We also have a Twitch for game night where we stream Monday,
We do.
Wednesday, and Friday.
Get in the comments about suggested girl groups that meet our criteria.
Yeah.
And also get in the comments if you have any of the episodes of the V-Birds series.
No.
I'm so fascinated.
We're not reacting to V-Birds.
Because there's only like one song of them left available. They had multiple, apparently.
I can't wait till we go to Japan, and then when we come back, I can sing I Left My Heart in Tokyo.
Aww. That's cute.
Oh, is that a good thing, is it?
Well, it's
because it's like you love Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not insinuating that we broke up over there.
No.
Oh, okay. And a Viva Beaver to our brand new patrons Luca and Josh, Vladimir Miletic, Jake Iola, Nicole Tiglau, Snetty, and DK and Sai. Are you not planning on cheating on me when we go over there?
No, I was not.
Can we get like a third? When you're on your holiday, that doesn't count, does it?
It definitely does.
Oh, you told me that already.